Okay, here we are at Juan La Puerta. I'm going to pan the general exterior. This is the driveway in front of the house. That road down there, that stop sign, is Tunnel Springs, and that is an access road for all the houses along this hill here, of which there are several. The drive-in was completely uneventful. Nothing sketchy or weird. Minor traffic, just a couple cars coming and going. This house does not have the sweeping mesa view unless you walk out onto your property a little bit. Right through there, you can see some of the sweeping mesa. But from the house itself, from the building envelope, it's mountain only. Okay, so you've got your own little security code entry. And this is our walk up. The wildflowers are nice. This is a big sage right here, and this is a desert willow. It has fantastic purple blossoms, and it looks like it's about to go. Some fun mature yucca in the background. You see the she shed back there off of the carport. And we'll walk around there in a sec. Front portal. This goes into a little mudroom type thing. And I'll look at that from the other side. But here is our front door. A little hardware detail. And into the main living room. The view is pretty darn solid, I have to say. Lovely. All the interior walls are this natural variance finish plaster. There's a couple companies that do this. It's an extremely low VOC organic finish. There's no paint here. It's just pigmented material that's hand applied. So it has a very gentle kind of earthen feel to it. I would put these ceilings at 15 feet. This is a tastefully done Southwestern home. Sometimes the Southwestern effect is over the top or lacks authenticity. This one feels pretty good. You know, the fireplace is humble, it's not ostentatious. They've got a nice use of organic material. And the proportion of the room is good. It's not over furnished, nice and spacious, feels good. And looks right into the kitchen, of course. So there's a step up here to the dining room. Now this does appear to be a painted wall, so I think we've left our organic plaster. The dining room looks out onto the back enclosure and has a bit of a mountain view as well. A little wood stove right here. And the reverse angle looking down into the living room and to the open kitchen. One of the things that wasn't apparent in the photographs that I see now is that this is sort of a matte finish, not highly polished surface, which I actually prefer. It brings a little bit more of the natural character of the rock out. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this in the video, but there's actually a little bit of natural texture. It's not a smooth, polished surface. So I actually quite like that. The ceiling in here is also elevated. Some glass block for some natural light. It's all very clean. Reverse angle back to the dining room. So, lots of workspace in here. This is a full workstation. That's a workstation. And of course the stove. So, really a functional kitchen. A little pantry. Oh yeah, and this workstation too. Loads of space in this kitchen. Pretty well thought out. So off of the kitchen here we have the back door that I was looking through from the front of the house. And to my right is the master, which we'll check out in a second. To my left is the laundry. It's a normal size utility space. Here's that back door, so you can mudroom right into the laundry area or come off of the garage. And here's some backup pantry space. Into the garage, this is a step down. This is a 2-car plus, right? The door, if the garage ended right here, that would be normal, but you've got, I'm gonna say another 4 feet on either side. So you can get a couple cars in here comfortably plus stuff. Carport. And in the back we've got, drum roll please, a utility sink. That's nice. I wonder if it works. It does. Fun. So, multi-use. And this, of course, we saw photos of this. But now we understand how it relates. It's part of the garage and it's a fantastic work area. Having the utility sink in here is really awesome too. Okay. Excuse me. In the corner of the garage we have mechanical, I assume. Yes. So this is a radiant heat boiler. Pretty simple creature. Heats the water in there. This pump moves the water through these pipes out through the flooring or to radiators. The water heater does not look ancient, and that's the water softener there. So mechanical closet. Here's some extra 220 for something if you had a kiln or a welder or some piece of equipment that needed big juice. That's nice to have. Heading back into this here hallway. And I'm gonna make a left into the master, right? This is back into the kitchen and the master bedroom. So that's a king size bed, ample room on either side. Approximately 5 feet here, another 4 or 5 feet on that side. The ceilings in here are tall, but not as tall, which I think is a good call architecturally. It just makes the room feel a little more cozy, which is good in a bed space. A modest walk-in closet, but medium, not tiny. The windows in here are east facing for the most part. So the road, Tunnel Springs, passes on the other side of this wall by maybe, 10 or 15 feet. All right, master bathroom. The first thing I noticed is these slightly higher than normal countertops, so that's great. Traditional Talavera mirrors. The big soaker, that's nice. And kudos to whoever decided not to put jets in here, because those things are always a problem. They're not sanitary. Nice big shower, and the condition in here is good. You know, master showers oftentimes show a little bit of wear, and I see they've done some maintenance on the caulking down here, but you know, nothing shocking or horrible in there at all. Commode. So that is the master bedroom. Back into the hall. Laundry, back door, garage, and back into the kitchen area. This is back door that acts very much like a front door. It's interesting. You could actually choose which one of those you wanted to be your main entry, because they both have the effect of a front door. So to our left here, we have our other bedroom. It is a normal bedroom. Feels like this might be part of the old house. It's very hard to tell what was the old part. Whoever did the work, really, you know, pretty seamless. Room's actually pretty deep. You know, you come in and you've got this whole sort of third space. This is fantastic in terms of making this an office / guest room, as you mentioned, because it accommodates a desk set very well, and then you still have a full bedroom room. Bedroom room. Okay. Closet, very normal. And the bathroom that services this bedroom. Nice skylight here in this space. The bathroom is clean and functional. Not spectacular. It's a little bit older. You know, that shiny brass says 1985, big time. But it's all very clean and functional. And now, the backyard, which I've kind of been waiting for because it's spectacular. More fun hardware. So you see what I mean about this door. There's this significant portal and a path that leads up from the road. Right, you come right up to this thing, and tell me that doesn't look like a front door. It certainly looks like a front door to me. Come on in, and there's, you know, the old mat and then the step, and it's a nice door, and boom, you're inside the house. But it happens to go out to what feels like the back anyway. Maybe I'm making more of it than it is. It's a very nice space in any case. So this is a mulberry. These are fantastic shade trees. Another mulberry. And you know, this is great. Xeriscape here. They've done a great job with this landscaping. It looks fantastic. This is a big old Russian olive. Fantastic tree. They're messy, but they're beautiful. Nice little covered sitting area down here. And then down the side of the house, what I've identified is that there's only 2 locations that you would need to do any fence addition, and one is right through here. I was thinking that it would make sense to go from this corner of the house to this section of fencing here, and that way the dogs would stop here, and that's it. This is the propane tank. It's buried, so that's nice. Right, you get the meter, etc., etc. The shed. Let's see if we get to look inside. Nice. Well, it's a big space, and it looks like it's weatherproof. I would never sign off on that, but no staining on the roof. Certainly they're using it for things. Good shed. All right, what have I missed? Oh yeah, I wanted to show you the other section that might need fencing to make it dog secure. And this is assuming the dogs aren't big jumpers, because this wall is not terribly high. If a dog is motivated to jump, they could get right over it in spots. So here's where I'd put the second section of fence. From right there to right there. So that this whole backyard area would be enclosed. Anyway, this is a great house, you guys. Neighbors are not terribly close by. We've got this guy. Where's a steady cam when you need one? Yeah, you know, I'm out here on this side of the house and I just don't see any homes looming. There's somebody back down through there. That looks like the closest neighbor. And their house is significantly lower than yours, so there really is no line of sight. Yeah. Not having a problem. Okay, talk soon. See you.